Culver's Butterburgers and Custard. Shit dick fuck go fit. Balls fucking bouncy dick fit. As we approach the tavern, a very loud man says, "This is the F+. It's terrible things, read with enthusiasm." And in the room tonight we have Boots Rain Gear.
Aficionado. Whenever you gain disgust, gain hard and primed instead.
Isfahan.
Please don't listen to this episode, potential employers.
Bunny Bread.
Rock and roll is an affliction. Your bowels fill with a never-ending supply of noxious gases, fluids, or solids that continuously rocket out of your rump without you being able to do a single thing about it. Sign up now, folks.
Portax.
Living suit. You could be worn by another character of your same size or smaller.
Frank West.
Thus rise the Meld Lords.
And Lemon. Shameless. Whenever you gain shame, gain hard instead.
Oh, if only.
All right, I'll try it.
I'm gonna put that on all my tap out merchandise, guys.
Shame is pain leaving the body.
And now you're down in the basement, all dressed up in latex. One red light bulb hanging from the ceiling, and a lifeboat standing on a small chair in the middle of the room. Now how you gonna explain that, man? The secret's out, you've been living a lie. How you gonna explain your nasty sex life to your wife? How you gonna explain?
Hey, F+.
There goes.
Hey, Frank West, what the fuck is this?
It's been a while. I come across a lot of things, Lemon. You can't expect to remember something from, I don't know, within this year.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
I've lost concept of time anyway. But I'm looking at a document right now. It's a document given to us by the Lesbiathan and Heavenator, and my question is, apparently you're to blame, and
Yes,
I don't
it's
understand
the name of the
what
doc.
this is.
So I don't have any idea how I found this, but it is like a tabletop game, like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's for furries who want to have fake sex in the game with all of their fetishes. And I came across and I was like, "There's a lot of stuff here."
Yep.
And then I was like, "Julia, you've been such a good DM to me, and I'm going to make you regret it by giving you this to make a doc out of it."
Okay, fantastic. So in simple sort of, you've all taken Rorschach tests before, simple word association kind of things. You say furry, and I hear Patreon. So let's start off with the Patreon.
Do you know what a Rorschach test is?
Yeah, I just do. I just misused it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Knowing it and following the definition. Are
Yeah, no.
related to each other.
You guys know basketball with the hitting.
So we are at patreon.com/KAH.
It's asking me if I'm 18 or older.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't lie. Boom.
Well, there's only one option, which is yes.
Yeah.
And so this is a Patreon that it's got 94 patrons and $2,774 per book. Frank West, why don't you just tell me about Fapp, won't you? Fapp with two P's, Fappapa?
Fapp with Fappapa. Fappapa. That's what we're calling it. No, it doesn't stand for anything.
Yay.
Oh,
We just put an extra.
It has no morals.
I know people can't see the illustration, but I just like how there's no actual sky, but the fetishes get rendered lovingly.
Yes, it does fulfill all your wildest dreams for what a fantastic and far too silly furry tabletop RPG can be.
Wacky.
If you don't have any such dreams, disregard. You will soon.
Oh, God.
Hot.
Our adventures take place in a high fantasy setting in which foul and perverse magics have warped the very fabric of the universe.
Fabric
Rendering-
of universe.
Very fabric of universe.
At the top of lung.
Rendering martial combat and most forms of magic ineffectual, which is very relatable to most of the people reading this. while simultaneously boosting the sensual drives and characteristics of the realm's inhabitants.
Sorry. Sometimes under a full moon, my sensual drive just goes out of whack.
This leaves only one method of recourse for adventurers and monsters to get the upper hand on their adversaries. Getting it on.
Makes sense.
Intrigued yet? You better be.
It's a real...
What's going to happen exacguess? You take a
real, there's nothing
today?
in the rules that say dogs can't play basketball kind of situation. Guess we're going to have to fuck our way out of this problem.
Hey, have you ever been the person at your table that got kicked out of your table? Well, use the game.
Imagine a table full of those people.
Oh, yeah. So tell me about the Fapp project, won't you?
I would love to tell you about the Fapp project. We plan to release a new Fapp book about every 6 months, featuring new locations, monsters, characters, and adventures each time. By backing as a patron, you get to help fund our next expansion and determine what goes into it.
Fund the next expansion.
Gives new meaning to the term splat book.
And what release can we look forward to in December of 2020?
Fapp Hyperspace. Get
so
it?
hyperspace.
If you get that pun right off the bat, you've been listening to this podcast too much.
I know the risk, but go outside.
I'm familiar with Hypercum, Hyperballs.
Our next expansion will thrust us back into the future, into the far reaches of space where no man has ventured before, searching the depths of the universe for the weirdest and kinkiest aliens to bump uglies with in hyperspace.
I feel like I wish you would use some sort of like double entendres in your writing every once in a while. I think it would really spice things up.
That's all the subtlety of a Leisure Suit
more.
Larry game.
You clicked on the... Hey, you clicked on the I am 18 button like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Cool. So I see. This Patreon. You've got, like I said, $2,775 or $74. What happens if we get all the way to $5,000?
$5,000. $5,000. This one's a stretch, but hitting this goal will let me to afford to work on Fapp full time instead of having to grind at a day job to support it.
Where do you work? At the porn factory?
Okay. I'm doing the math real quick here. It says the Patreon is umpty squat dollars per book. $5,000 per book at a semi-annual release rate means you would get $10,000 a year, right?
Sure.
Is that how Patreon works?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Patreon takes a cut, so it's probably even less than that.
So it's like $7,000 a year.
Very possible.
And then you've got some recent posts that you've given to your patrons. What sort of releases have you had?
Well, we had the Fapp Cursed Compendium.
And how is compendium spelled?
Oh, sorry, the Fapp Cursed Compendium.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any other releases that you had?
We had the J.O. Crystal.
Okay.
That picture's blurred out because I'm not a patron.
That's right.
Damn it.
Darn.
Don't worry, I'm a patron.
Is there more?
I think a lot of these are just Patreon posts, so some of these could just be like images.
Maybe.
Keeper Kamala. We did that. Okay.
Kamala.
There's the celibate rope. This rope has never had sex. Cool. So good. I'm glad you got your funding. So now that we've got your funding all figured out, we are going to be going to, this is an interesting website, fapp.pbworks.com. That's right. We don't need to go to Fandom or any of those other wiki services. No. We're going to roll our own wiki with the Fapp wiki. The Lesbiathan points out right here that these are not settings for Fapp, as the rest costs money we aren't willing to spend. The missing segments are Ass Effect.
Okay.
Like the game.
Yeah, and some other things. So this is a setting available in Fapp called Duat. Duat.
Dwat.
Dwat.
I think Bunny Bread has pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, I'm a co-founder.
Do we have to
This
say it like
explains
this
a lot.
Portex, will you please tell us about Duat?
Dwat.
Dwat.
What you meant.
No, you guys are butchering it. Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. A land of high magic and adventure long ago, set into its current state of being. That good opening sentence. A number of extremely powerful god kings have come to rule over this land, allowing their people to prosper when they are not at war with one another. Thanks, that's nice of them. The God Kings. Long ago, in the before time, the great God Kings, each powerful rulers in their own right, were said to have gathered together at a council of the world's nations. As the head of their respective nations, they have begun to realize that the true power that leadership bestowed upon them. It seems that in the world of Drat, to be worshipped directly confers power unto you. It is subtle, and was not noticed for millennia until this time. The God Kings noticed that they were granted power from 3 facets. Number 1, the number of people worshipping them. It is nearly impossible to notice the effects with smaller numbers, but with enough legions at their feet, the God Kings began to feel power coursing through them.
This sounds like a great game, Mr. Molyneux.
These other 2 are actually also weirdly normal, slowly adopting powers unimaginable. The God Kings were, for the most part, quite thrilled with the blessings they'd received. The Heretic, whose name and likeness has been expunged from being, implored the God Kings to unite and work together with his newfound power, or cast it off entirely, arguing that
sounds like a great book you got, Mr. Gaiman.
Arguing that they were vain beyond belief to think that such power belonged to them, to use as they see fit, the God Kings did not enjoy this notion, and together they banished the Heretic from ever having been.
Okay,
God, I'm so horny.
Nerd trap sprung here, but this is sounding very Warhammer-ish. I think they just lifted this whole cloth from Warhammer.
Was there some sort of I don't know? Was there some sort of happening?
The Fappening, yes.
Oh, that's a much
one
better
of
term.
his many visions of things present, past, and future. The great God King Anubis. He's the one with the jackal head, extremely
that's
sexy
hot.
boy. That Anubis.
Why isn't it like Analbis or something? Why didn't they screw with that? I don't understand.
That's too
Or
much of a
nudist or
walk.
something.
These puns
Yeah.
are supposed to be easier than that.
Yeah. Oh Christ.
Anus bis.
Yeah, anus bis.
Anus
I guess if you lay it on too thick, people get fatigued. You know?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Don't want to do that.
Temperance in all things in this world.
If there's one thing I think about furries, it's restrained.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Hey guys, dial it back. Come on now.
Kind of, yes.
So, Anubilis saw a momentary convergence between Drat and Jizril. The 2 realms faded to touch for but a moment before parting ways. Once more into the ether, the God King glimpsed into this realm to see what splendors it hid away. He liked what he saw.
It's only gay. It's only gay if the realms touch.
Thus, God King Anal Beads formed a warband of his greatest and most trusted followers and sent them forth to search for this land of wonder and return as quickly as they could upon finding it. With the inception of the Fappening, thus was the inception of the Fappening, and there's a bunch of just nothing really happens here. As Anubis' warband returned, touched by the energies of Jizril, they found themselves changed, and what's more, they were spreading this change throughout Drat. This land would slowly reshape itself, becoming a child of Jizril, with Anubis being the only god king prepared for the event, and then the kingdoms of Drat are just the Burning Kingdom, the Desert Kingdom, the Eternal Kingdom, the Hidden Kingdom, Mountain Kingdom, Sky Kingdom, 2 Sun Kingdom, Verdant Kingdom, Water Kingdom, Luncheon Kingdom, Fossil Balls,
Mushroom Kingdom.
They're all named after symbols of Egyptian gods.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's weird.
Yep.
So
this is-
I'm intrigued now. So you're mentioning Jizril. Sounds like a cool place. Bunny Bread, do you think you can tell me some more about Jizril?
Yeah, let me tell you about my place of worship. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, this is where we all watch Cheers.
Cheers. Rawl. A magical land like no other. Jizrali is a realm of fantasy that cross-sects the material plane in several key locations, which nigh impossible to locate from either end. That's a sentence, probably.
Yep.
This enables
several
the
key
occasional
locations
traveler.
which nigh impossible to locate from either end.
That's what I said, motherfucker.
That's how key they are.
This enables the occasional traveler to stumble into Jizrali, seeping them immediately into its inherent sexual energies. Very, very rarely, however, does one wander out of the realm of Jizrali. When they do, they can carry a piece of it with them, often bewildering the inhabitants of whatever realm they enter with the bizarre properties of a Jizrali native. The inhabitants of Jizrali are extremely sexual, bestial creatures.
Oh, this is the sexy one. This is the sexual one.
Should I have mentioned that? Should I have mentioned that with Jizz?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I just want to know.
The sex animals are.
Why did I get the Warhammer shit and now we get to the sex animals? You gotta lead with the sex animals.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm telling you furries how to do your job. But
The Patreon count depends upon it.
So anyways, they're extremely sexual, bestial creatures. The more civilized sorts are anthropomorphic animals, while feral and magical beasts of many natures also exist.
They're also sexual.
Yeah, hey, by the way, we're not here just for the jerkin, we're also here for the jerkin. Physical changes. Upon entering Jizrali, one immediately notices that their features and capabilities are altered to suit this realm. They become hyper-endowed. Hyper-endowed, folks. And all sexes produce male genitalia. Huh.
Cool.
Yep. Just like
in a
prom night.
factory?
Yep.
Or maybe it's
Yeah,
produce. Produce male genitalia. Like fucking
Yeah. No, it's just a whole bunch of cucumbers that look especially, fetching.
Let's cling to that.
That zucchini there is winking at me. Sexual urges and fluid production are ramped up to ludicrous levels. An average inhabitant.
Oh no! My cum's out!
Lights out! An
I am
average
sobbing a lot, so I guess my fluid production is up.
I just have so much blood. Why can't everybody else can come?
You don't want to see what kind of loogies I can hawk now.
An average inhabitant of Jizrali is endowed with a cock 1/4 their height.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is not uncommon to see.
Like even when it's sticking straight out, it's that it just has that height.
It's that girthy.
Right.
It's crazy girthy.
Just a very, normal and, in fact, tiny size of a cock 1/4 their height.
Lot of wheelbarrows being employed here. All right. But it is not uncommon to see them. Yeah. To see them grow. No, a pogo stick. What, okay.
Use it as a pogo stick.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, if. I guess you. But it is not uncommon to see them grow much, much larger.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
They're. Okay, so I should have skipped that. You're right. Poor Taxi, you're correct. I'm sorry. Yeah. They are capable and in need of sexual contact from birth. What?
Oh, no.
This is the bunny bread story.
No, don't do that. That's a bad idea. No.
Do they tell us this?
Yeah.
Do our dicks tell us this?
Well, yeah. The dicks are saying, wah, wah.
Feed me, Seymour!
Yeah. Inhabitants of Jizrali do not age physically past middle age.
Oh, that's pretty hot.
Yep. Diseases
Once they start balding, it's fine.
Disease are few and far between, and are often sexual in nature. Huh. Inhabitants of Jizrali are incapable of true death. They regenerate much faster than a normal creature.
Death is fine.
Yeah, so they regenerate much faster than a normal creature, is plural, able to recover from any sort of bodily harm within 5 days at maximum.
So they're
Creatures capable of devouring, transforming, or destroying others never truly kill a resident of Jizrali, often choosing instead to corrupt them into service or kinship, or absorb their physical being into their own body as a resource.
Wait,
souls, however, souls.
That's worse than death, I feel.
Yeah. Pretty much. Souls of Jizral, though malleable, are resilient and are never truly destroyed. They are, however, often used as a currency by demon lords who warp and corrupt them to spawn their own vile minions.
So Jizral is hell.
Jizral is jizzy hell, yeah.
You can't die. Your soul can be absorbed into demons.
And your dick is real big, yeah.
Yeah, now that I know that it's a society of the eternally middle-aged and horny, I'm just imagining that they all look like Paul Giamatti.
Jizral is known as the Key Party realm.
Right? So, like it says, like absorbs their physical being into their own body or as a resource. Mm-hmm. That resource, it's cum, right?
Yeah.
Or pre-cum. Probably
you don't know.
There's no other resource.
You don't know.
There's a character. This game has a character sheet. There's only one stat, and it says cum.
From 1 billion to 100.
Everyone else is filling out their regular character sheets. The one guy's got shifty eyes. His paper just says cum on.
I want you to do a saving throw against cum.
Oh, is that my cum stat, or...
I used cum on it!
Apply your cum modifier.
And this Jizral, this mystical, wonderful land of Jizral, does it have any factions? Any factions at all?
I'm glad you asked, because I wanted to talk about that more than anything, aside from my own penis. Factions of Jizral. There's Adonium. There's Baal. Hell. The good old-fashioned hell. Yeah. There's Puritanica, which is, Rigid Refuge, the Chancel of Whores.
Ooh, delightful.
Yes, we love it. The Tribes of the Savage Lands. So, you got yourself pretty much the standard gamut there, Yeah.
Kind of a bum deal for Satan that he's like, I guess just in here with... It's like, I was sort of doing my own thing, but I guess I'm horny now.
I tried to break off, but these guys are a little bit weird for me.
So I've been looking into Puritanica, which is not a Mr. Show sketch. Puritanica is sort of the military faction of Jizral. And it is located at home/setting/Jizral/prudes. It's fun. Can you tell me about the culture of Puritanica?
Sure. Puritanica.
Oh, it's spelled differently on this page.
As I was going to say, or as it's spelled Puritanica.
It's like that stuff you get in pudding that makes it sort of thicken with little lumps.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The sole culture of bigotry and conservatism in a land of enhanced sexual splendor, the prudes are a surprisingly large population of civilized, and that's in quote marks.
Very good. Very good.
But civilized people.
Who are the real sexual zombies.
Yeah. Who control a large empire in the region. The prudes have a strict ban on magic of any kind and furthermore abolish all sexual activity except among the militia and royalty. Because of the intense sexual nature of Jizral, populace of the Prude Kingdom, Puritanica, find it very difficult to resist their sexual temptations. Any slight portrayal of lewd or sexual behavior in public is rewarded with immediate incarceration.
You have to bounce the eyes, I guess.
So laws, that's good.
So they will frequently come out of bathrooms, see something they disapprove of, and go, "Oh my!"
Are these anyway?
These are all still furries, right? These are not.
Summon the constables.
Yeah, I think so. These are also still furries, but they're still also furries with giant dicks.
And they're prudes about it.
Horny.
Yeah, they still 1 quarter plus.
Yeah,
they're furries, but they're wearing full-length skirts. I mean, it's cool.
Okay. They should all be falcons then.
Yeah,
that's a joke for no one.
Well, it's for you.
Once convicted, a sex criminal has only 3 options available to them, rot in jail, become a slave, or join the militia at slave rank.
Huh. Okay.
So it goes into... When you're arrested by the Puritans, you become the Puritans?
No, you're punished with military service.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that seems like a really good conscription service. I can see how that would work out well for you.
Our military consists only of our horniest people.
In a war against horny.
Yeah. You want people with good impulse control in your military.
They're just doing military drills, holding their enormous dicks in their arms like they're guns.
Yeah, left shoulder, arms. Just fling it over your left shoulder.
No, don't dismantle it. What are you doing?
Like a continental soldier.
Yeah, that puts you into the continental soldier rank.
Yes, exactly.
Present arms for cleaning? Oh.
Do you want me to go into all this rank stuff?
I mean, I feel like there's some branches of service and some ranks that I think that might be worth knowing about.
Okay. So the Prudes keep an immensely powerful militia of twinks and studs. this faction of Prudes.
I hope they get along.
Has the twinks and the studs who explore every
Oh, wait, you're a twink. You're the top of the town.
There's some interdepartmental hostility between them, but it's good to have rivalry.
I think it's some good-natured rivalry, like between the Army and the Marines, you know. They explore every non-magical facet of their sexuality. Because they strive for purity, the Prudes only allow beasts among the ranks of their militia.
What?
There are 4 ranks in the Prude militia.
Sure. Just,
so you got your
briefly the names of these ranks.
Okay, so you got your slave rank.
Yeah.
That's like if you get a boner in public, that's where you're headed. Yeah. You got your common rank. That's like the volunteers. The noble rank, and then the general rank. Okay, that's how ranks work.
So general is above noble.
General is above noble. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
well, it says actually no. I see how the general, because they're like military generals and they answer only to the Council of Prudes, which I like.
Yeah. Oh God, tell me about the Council of Prudes.
Okay. The general rank militiamen answer only to the Council of Prudes and have full reign over all the commoners, nobles and commoners in their jurisdiction. Sparks often fly, I imagine rom-com style, between general militiamen encroaching upon each other's jurisdictions. Down to the Council of Prudes, a small body of noblemen who decide the laws of the land and dictate the direction of commerce and expansion. The Council of Prudes consists of 10 elder councilmen, even though nobody ages past a certain point, and lesser representatives, or maybe that's lesser representatives, from each settlement in the empire. Let's see.
We are the 10 least horny old men in this state.
Are we the baddies?
Our hats have dicks on them.
Cool. So, these Prudes, they don't have any like social flaws or anything, do they?
Well, actually,
have Prudes ever had social flaws?
I mean, I wasn't going to bring it up, but you kind of touched on something there. So, because of the abundance of sexual energy that fills Jizral, many Prudes find it difficult to avoid engaging in sexual activity. Like it just kind of happens, you know.
Oh.
The average person feels an intense need to either mate or masturbate upwards of 20 times per day.
Sure,
sounds
that's
about
true.
right.
That is,
but what is it in
Yeah, we definitely
hell,
do.
These urges can be crippling.
How would they even masturbate with a dick the size of their whole body, like playing a trombone or something? I don't
Effort.
It does seem like
love finds a way
at some point. But, these urges can be crippling. Thankfully, it is not considered a sex crime to have an erection in public. Oh, okay. So my joke earlier.
That is
work.
not
shit.
true.
So it ain't like
That
Utah.
was an uninformed joke, and I meant to write to you about it.
Yeah. As that is unavoidable. I mean, we've all been there. But, however, it is a punishable offense to have any sexual flesh shown, to rub against any object with sexual parts. Again, that could happen by accident. Just or to touch or adjust one's sexual parts in any way. So, yeah. Prudes are extremely prone to nocturnal emissions because of their society's repression, but such explungements do very little.
That is a good word. Not gonna lie.
Take an ST explunge.
That is the name of my new porno grind band.
Explungements.
They do this to ease their sexual tension, and if anything, they make it worse.
No.
Every settlement in the Pride Empire is required to have a night watch, which patrols their village throughout the night.
You jacking?
And during the day as well in some large settlements, which is why they call the night watch, to check for sexual activity.
You fucking?
Just knock at the doors every night. Just seeing if you fucking. Not fucking.
They are permitted to enter into and inspect homes to make sure such activity does not go on in private either.
Well, say you got your dick in right now. Does it feel good?
So, hang on. So if you can't rub your sex parts all over things...
Yeah.
And someone
you can also not adjust your sex parts.
Right, so...
Well, that's how I adjust them.
If you're knocking someone's door to see if they're fucking, then you'd have to, like, turn sideways, right? To knock on the door to see if they're fucking? Because if your dick does the knocking...
You mean to get through the door?
You go into fuck jail.
Yeah.
If this dick door's a knocking, don't come, come, period.
They've got, like, the doors have, like, a little thing where it goes out so you can slide
like those, I see.
Oh, it's got, like, an indentation.
The two-level doors, you just knock out the bottom one, then, that's how they open. All right. Top of the morning to you, just checking up on your penises.
What's the last sentence of the social floss?
Oh,
sorry, the second to the last sentence.
Yeah, the members of the Night Watch who catch a sex criminal in the act often demand a bribe or even flesh in exchange for their silence. This in itself is a sex crime, but very difficult to prove. So, there's corruption in the Night Watch. Too.
You're having sex. That's a crime. I'm going to report you unless you have sex with me.
That's pretty much a porno plot line right there, though.
What is hot about this?
Penises.
I know they're all people with giant fish heads or whatever, and that's super hot. But what's hot about this?
Yeah.
Every story needs a bad guy, especially porn.
Yeah.
With lots of
we've all watched
you
porn
might want to root
with
against
bad
that guy coming later.
We've all seen porn where the antagonists are boring, and it's just no fun.
Yeah.
F+, I would like to tell you about Vor. By which I mean not Vor, V-O-R-E, but V-O-R, V-O-R Vor.
The god.
So it's
the
nice,
god
right?
Vor.
It's fine. Yeah, Vor. Teeming with countless and new and exotic species, but devoid of any civilizations or sapient life, the realm of Vor is providing the ideal gateway from the endless prude campaigning back in Jizral. The only higher minds in this land are those that migrated from Jizral when the two planes briefly touched. Most of whom did so unintentionally, bringing with them the fappening, which now warps this untouched world slightly towards the lewd depravity of Jizral's own tendencies. By all counts, the process could take centuries to reach fruition, which leaves the Jizral migrants in a peculiar situation, still harboring many of the physical and magical boons offered by their erotic home plane, but now bound to need to take up arms against the feral beasts of this realm, and any fellows they might clash with more conventional means. There's several characters that are in the sidebar who are not described. I don't understand why they're here, but I'm going to tell you about them. First of all, there's Buckshot, who's a jackalope cum-slinger.
Yeah. You have to let it slinger.
Yes, of course. And also Edgar, who's Raven Hidden Hunger. Kalren as Gargoyle Mutagenic Mauler.
Right.
There's Sal. Do you,
Sal.
Bunny Bread.
Yeah.
Do you appreciate foxes?
Yeah, but probably not on the level that I should. I mean,
no, because Sal is a fox connoisseur.
Oh, thank God, Sal, we have to talk.
Fox sommelier just pours foxes into a small glass for you. Actually, that's probably in there. I take it back.
Yeah, that's literal.
Yeah.
Also, if you want somebody to hang out with, apparently Skiththick's job is a skunk flesh crafter.
Yeah.
So, sounds like a fun evening.
All you need, if he's in your guild, you just give him the flesh mats, and he'll do it for free.
Edgar, Raven, Hidden Hunger.
I don't.
Jackalope, cum-slinger.
Yeah, come slinger.
Slinger.
Come slinger.
Lemon, can I ask you to click on the log button above that to see an experience log from a game that these people play?
Sorry, which button? Where's the log? Where's the
above the jackalope cum-slinger's portrait? There's a
yes, the word log. Okay.
And then I want you, the experience log is an experience log of stuff that happened in their game.
Okay, so a game of this happened. The description of it is things happened, shit was intense. So, assuming that I read top to bottom, which I think I do. Okay, so here we go. Roleplay, Caravan Palace. Then there was an encounter with 6 bandits. Then there was tracking trouble. Then there was an encounter with 6 dick wolves. Then there was a new challenger. Then, here was a fun role play that we had. Brunch Munchers. Woo! I used to play that on the Apple IIe.
The little green guy.
Lost Cargo, then Cap Bandit. Oh, but then it was very embarrassing. Fortunately, we received 400 experience at the end of this because there was an ass disaster.
Well, that usually happens after brunch. That usually happens after brunch munching. Yeah.
Oh no! The ass disaster was followed by a septic showdown.
Oh no.
No, stop, no.
Well, then there was an encounter with a boss repeat, whatever, who cares? Anyway, then there was an anal exchange.
Then can I borrow your anus for a while?
Yeah, I was just wondering, how does that play out?
This campaign so far, it started in February of 2015. It has gone on for 4 months at this point. Merlin's Magical Mystery Tour was next, then Sal's Hostile Takeover. Then we were back in Black Den. Then there was a different disaster than the ass disaster. It was the Dong Thief disaster.
Curse you, Dong Thief!
The titles to
We'll
these,
catch up with you one of these days.
Dong Thieves!
these Lost Looney Tunes cartoons are not doing much for me.
It's a guy who bumps into you, and then when you look down, your dong is gone.
Yoinks and away!
Beware of dong thieves and loose women.
7-inch skidoo!
Dong thieves around here.
After the
From our dongs.
after the dong thief disaster, we got a sorely overdue reward. Then the klaxon was sounded, and it was time for Fiend Fucker Frenzy.
So it's like a cartoony dust cloud fight, but there's just dicks and cum just flying.
No, that's just an Xbox game, actually.
That's fuck it.
Then there was some more shit, but for example, we mostly ended in June of 2015. We had the journey to the Tower of Dongs.
Yeah.
They're getting good with these titles.
It's like a procedural roguelike dungeon name.
Yeah. The Tower of Fuck, I don't know, shit, tits, whatever.
Guys, what should we put in the tower? I don't know.
Come!
Dicks?
Just come!
Come and jizz or whatever.
The
Yeah,
dicks have been
oh,
working for
God.
us for a while. I think we'll just put dicks in it. That's fine.
Say Boots.
Yeah?
I want you to just look at this document here, given to us by Lesbiathan Heavenator, and you got some classes here. This is the classes.
This is the important thing about classes is the website that we're going to go to for these classes.
Yes.
It's balls.horse.
So fucking jealous.
Yeah.
So fucking jealous.
Offer to buy it from them.
Yeah.
I mean, unless dick.horse is available, in which case, fuck y'all.
This is an image board.
We're informed that this is not a complete list because you need to pay money on the Patreon for the full list of the classes.
Dick.horse is taken.
What about dong.thieves?
Ooh, that is a good one, though.
Dog thieves! Dog thieves and dong liars!
Yeah, it's a...
Every day is Dong-a-ween.
It's a TLD exclusively for Ministry fans. I'm really quiet. Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You're welcome.
If you go to just the root of balls.horse...
Okay, let's do that.
Not really. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So Portex, you're an appreciator of the arts.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Let's see what's going on. Oh no!
Yeah. Wow.
What's this?
Jesus
201179.
No. I think that's the
Or
hit counter.
20179.
That's a hit counter.
Oh, we're making it worse.
Yeah.
We're going to give more
It's
foxes
the
their
post
balls.
counter. That's what it is.
And angels are going to get their wings or something.
Yeah,
Make
so
it
there
any
was
bigger though.
So there was the balls.horse was it's serving 20,179 posts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's serving 29,179 posts, and that number is celebrated by 5 sexy wolves where the numbers 20179 are drawn on their anuses or ball sacks.
Yeah, the zero is like it's a true feat in jizz. to manage to completely encircle an anus like that.
That's cocksmanship right there.
Folks, be so glad this is an audio podcast.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
Because the classes of Fapp.
Yeah. So there's a couple classes, right?
Yeah. So there's Twink. Twinks are slender and nimble little sluts that know how to work their bodies to drive others crazy. Whether simply feigning submissiveness to lure their foes into a trap, or truly the ultimate bottoms that they see, their uncanny speed and finesse allows them to beat off the competition single-handedly.
Cool. I see that the Twinks, they get a bunch of different actions to them. Is there any actions that the Twinks have that are worth mentioning?
Sure. There's elastic enticement.
I am not enticed, sir.
Yeah, the enticement is missing.
There's pick and choose. When an enemy attacks you, choose which asset they attack. Rump dump.
I put my hand up on your rump. When I dump, you dump, we dump.
All right, I got to read the description of this one. You make an ass or muff attack against an adjacent foe, and they gain fixation against you.
Rump dump.
Snatch.
What's that one about?
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tickle.
It's about Irish accents?
Oh, twincest. That's good.
There's one of the things that Twinks have is a move called Slippery When Wet, which is basically that they jizz on the floor to evade their enemies, like it's Spy Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like Frozone.
To the tune of "You Give Love a Bad Name." Yeah.
Any other
Rider.
classes?
Other classes? Yeah. There's Technomancer.
That's pretty sexy.
Only found in modern and futuristic settings. The Technomancer is a specialist that utilizes hyper-advanced technology to augment and enhance their sexual capabilities, from gadgets and gizmos to digital transmissions and nanomachines. These learned technicians know their trade inside and out.
I know kung fu.
So just like the
Dong food,
Twinks, the Technomancers also have a bunch of their own actions.
Yeah, they've got. Yeah,
can you just read me every action? Yeah, every action that starts with G, please.
Yeah, get clone, get commit, get fetch, get merge, get push, get stash.
This is like another level of nerdy right here.
Yeah, this is.
Oh God!
This is your horniest way to visit GitHub.
Oh, your pull requests are so sexy right now.
Pull requests, I see.
Yank
Also,
My request could use that kind of pulling, if you know what I mean.
Also, Tesla Touch, white hat hacking, regulatory capture,
touching, if you know what I mean.
nanotech augment,
Oh,
My
my
nanotech
stack
could
is
use that kind of
overflown.
augment, if you know what I mean.
erectile malfunction.
Beep borp.
It's actually a good one. I'm into that one.
That's kind of good, yeah.
I'll give
All right, next class is rectal.
Period.
Oh,
That's
I
it?
just got it. I can't believe I missed that for this.
Yeah, it's REKTYL.
Yeah.
Followers of Malkai the Traveler, rectal, are a sect of nomadic wanderers that employ their own body's natural processes to emulate powerful magical spells. Sharing in their patron's hunger, the rotund and ravenous rectal are also quite skilled at vor, able to consume enemies whole to further fuel their abilities. Rectal often look like meager or weathered travelers, most venturing the world alone, though some are known to take on apprentices or travel with adventuring parties from time to time. The typical rectal is oddly pear-shaped.
Oddly?
Their art
Oddly,
slowly
yeah.
warping their art slowly warping their body to display a more pronounced midsection.
I would describe most furries as their art is slowly warping their bodies. Yes.
That's a good point. Wider hips and oversized rump, causing them to look strangely pudgy, even when running on empty.
Why is that hyphenated?
Strangely pudgy.
Yeah,
As if they were fat inside the suit.
Here's the names of some of their abilities. Devour Taint.
What's that about? Please explain.
Sir.
Filth Feast. Filth Form. Flop. Food Coma. Gastroplane. Intercept.
I like music spike with pain and music. It's my
I can get through this one. Okay. Intercept Meal.
Yoink!
Slime Shape. Sudden Snack. Unquenchable. Wandering Gut.
Hey, get back here.
All right. And finally,
yep,
the fourth of the classes that we have not that we're allowed to view,
obligated to view, yes.
Yeah, is the cum slinger.
Yeah, slinger.
Yeah, balls.horse /fapp/classes.html/# class equals cum slinger.
Say that again, but slower.
Unrivaled in their ability to quick draw, cum slingers are rough and tumble ranged combatants that utilize their bodies' sticky and savory expulsions to splatter and batter their foes with uncanny speed and accuracy.
Wow.
Okay.
They get abilities such as Cement Spurt.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
That's rough, man. I mean, you better spurt fast and get away from it.
Flame Spurt. Cursed Spurt.
Cursed
Freezing Spurt. Heavy Spurt. Holy Spurt. Poison Spurt. Shocking Spurt. Sticky Spurt.
Sticky Spurt.
So,
that's a rare one.
This has to be the first class they came up with, because just what if jizz have elemental property?
These
Good
are jizz
game.
benders.
Yeah, no, jizz bending is an action.
Spray and pray.
Oh, it totally is. Holy shit, I didn't see it.
Love Puddle. Deluge. Can't Stop.
Where's won't stop?
Oh, this Reprieve.
No.
This, the one
Refractory
moment in your life
period.
where you're not being covered in jizz by this person.
That's just them going to sleep.
There's more classes that are available at balls.horse. Love it. Love it. Yeah, such as like there's the Beguiler and the Fiend and the Fleshcrafter and the Matron, the Stud, of course, we've previously heard of, and the Tantrist. I just want to know a little bit. Oh no, I guess I don't want to learn anything about that. But the Matron, one of her actions is TLC, so that's nice.
Aw.
She doesn't want not a single scrub.
She chases waterfall.
So funny bread.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got some boons and some traits, right?
Boons and traits?
Some different sort of like, I guess these would be like status effects that you could have.
Okay. One more.
Yeah, so right there in the document down at about page 12 or 13.
Boons and traits. Yeah. All right, boons, farms, and traits and eights. All right.
Okay,
cool.
so there's some things that can happen to us like in a campaign.
Yeah. No. If there's one thing I know about, it's campaigns.
Yeah.
Right.
So anything that's worth mentioning right off the bat?
Okay. So, all right. Tell me if you've been here before, fellas. Okay. Mm-hmm. Shit. All right. So she got the tits, she got the ass, but you got the butterface. Ooh, raise your hands, fellas. Huh? You been there? Yeah. All right.
My hands are not raised.
No, they are. It's your penis. It's raised.
Nope.
I'm talking.
For the record,
Yeah.
not raised.
Oh, no. It's raised.
I'm grabbing him by the wrist and like trying to force his hand up. Just to get him in trouble.
A common blessing requested by worshippers of cheeky. This affliction causes one's cheeks to swell up and hang from their face to resemble the butt cheeks.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
Yup,
that's a different definition of butterface that I'm familiar with.
No.
All right, now I'm
I'm now raising my hand for the record.
Hand raised.
Now it's actually
All right. Okay, good. All right. Everybody's hands raised. Okay. With their maw soon swallowed up between the cleft, some also grow a small tail to rest atop these new rump cheeks. While it's certainly an odd look to sport, the effects aren't actually all that severe.
No,
okay?
I would consider that actually pretty severe.
No, come on.
When
Have
they
you seen the
talk,
rest
does
of
it
us?
sound like farts?
Yeah. You gain the anal mutation for your maw and suffer a disadvantage.
My fault all the time.
Hey, maw. How you doing? Oh,
You're
God,
the
what
one
happened
with
to your ass?
You're
And your
the one with
face,
the
and your ass.
butterface.
All right, so you gain the anal mutation for your maw and suffer a disadvantage on all stat checks to appear dignified in any manner. Now,
One thing that these characters are all dignified.
I'm not convinced they know what butterface is as a term. They just
this is pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, they just looked it up briefly and didn't even look to Urban Dictionary for
I
clarity.
saw butt stop raining.
Yeah, that's it.
Coming now.
Oh, face? I don't know. Fine, I'll type in whatever. All right. Now, I mentioned Cheeky earlier.
Yeah.
And
Cheeky girl
let's
gonna
talk
show
about
up?
Cheeky's chagrin.
Oh, good.
Cheeky's
made the cheeky
chagrin,
girl
folks.
sad.
It's one of the many bizarre blessings of the demon lord of trickery. This particular curse causes frequent triggered transformations to one's gender, which at first appear random, but those who spend time under this affliction soon learn what sets them off. Your GM will randomly determine four conditions or damage types when you gain this affliction. These grant/remove tits plus muff and cock plus sack respectively. Thank you.
Okay, so it seems like a powerful spell because there's 4 different modifications to my tits and muff and cock and sack.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot. It seems like you've
Tits and
changed a
muffin,
lot.
cock and sack, and tits and muffin, cock and sack, and tits and muffin, cock and sack.
And one. And
Pop your head, brag.
It's time for the percolator. All right. Okay, so we gone through Cheeky. I want to tell you about my friend Carl. We all know a Carl, don't we? Yeah, Carl. Oh, God. Have I not told you about Carl? Oh, shit. You better want to sit down on your tits and your muffin and your cock and your sack.
I'm busy this week.
All right. So, Carl is not just a man. It is not just a myth. It is an affliction. Whenever you let your guard slip, even for a moment, a voice that is not your own escapes your lips, telling crude jokes, unleashing foul belches, and then manipulating your body to become an oafish slob without you even realizing. Oh, my God. Carl is a psychic specter, a type of spirit that possesses people and slowly makes them more suitable for his purposes before moving on to the next vessel he fancies. His sister Becky has similar, albeit...
So it actually is Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I'm actually turning into Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger.
Oh, do I need to use a different voice? Is this the Becky?
No, you're
A
pretty much
similar,
there.
albeit more feminizing symptoms for those she possesses as well.
Thank you so much for changing that voice.
Shut up, Dick. I'm sorry I'm not up on Aqua Teen Hunger Force or whatever.
That's a much better Carl voice.
Yes. You did a great job.
Yeah. Anytime you fail an ego with an insight check, that fails by 1. Oh yeah, it don't matter. None of this matters. Wow, you have this affliction, you cannot raise those stats, and only can spend 1 app on rectal actions, but can do so even if you have 2 other classes. 1! Once all 3 stats reach 1, Carl, that's me, Carl pretender letter Dudley Roochies, will likely seek a new host to corrupt. While afflicted, the GM may rule that Carl picks some of your actions. All right? Hey! All right.
I think Bunny Bread is wearing sweatpants and flip-flops right now.
Yeah, I wasn't before, but they just suddenly grew upon me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, where's my hair?
Speaking like that summons them.
Yeah, there's a lot of boons and traits here. Can you scroll down to Rocket Rump?
Yeah, can I? That sounds delightful. Okay, Rocket Rump. Oh, God. Holy shit, there's a lot.
So, you know what? Rocket Rump's pretty good.
Oh,
But
something you like
Pretty
better than
good.
Rocket Rump?
But I really want to hear about Sped.
That seems like a bad idea.
I don't want to hear about this.
Sped's
Bad
even
idea.
grosser than Rocket Rump.
Oh no.
Okay. Hey, folks, gather round. I'd like to tell you about SPED.
Okay.
This here's an affliction that's happened to lots of us. I'm sure you know someone, or maybe they know someone who's had this problem with SPED. This stands for sudden poop explosion disease.
Oh, God, I was worried it would be offensive.
No, God, thank God, no. Come on, this is serious, people.
Oh, my God, so hot.
Frank West. Jesus. Anyways, sudden poop explosion disease results from a microscopic parasite that rapidly breeds within feces, causing infected hosts to utilize the fappening's energies in a manner similar to many rectals to generate massive amounts of shit, seemingly without limit. The harder the infect... wait a second, what was I doing? I should have been more...
I think the creators of this RPG were afflicted with this.
Yeah, a little bit. No, this makes it sexy. Don't worry, guys. If we put it down, it's hot. It's somebody's fetish. That's how it works.
Well, I'm not disputing that, but it's just...
No matter what you write down, somebody's reluctantly horny.
The harder the infected individual tries to suppress their need to unload, the more they produce. Ooh.
If it's without limit,
Twilight
what the hell's the difference?
Uh-oh.
Jordan Peele's Twilight
Oh,
Zone.
my. Thankfully, the disease only spreads to those who ingest the output matter. Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
So it's not quite as contagious as many other afflictions.
Still apparently more contagious than it should
That was a
be.
close
Well,
one.
that was pretty gross. I hope the next one in the document, or the next one down in the document, is also pretty gross. I assume.
Tits.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you have tits.
I didn't want to be the one to have to tell you that.
You're right.
You're gonna want to
Tits
sit
are an
down.
affliction. It's an affliction.
I'm sorry, dear. We did everything we could, but you have tits.
Some sort of weird ball sack on your chest? What is going on?
These are boons or traits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You are in possession of a sizable pair, or several pairs, mind you, of tits, an udder or other sloshing milk producer. It has to be sloshing, folks.
This is this is an affliction.
Wait, am I not allowed to have an odd number?
Nope. Sorry.
We're all about symmetry.
Our judges say nope. No, I'm sorry. Get out of here, Total Recall. Fuck off.
Frank West, you just found something from the tits page. Could you read that, please?
So the tits page gets you these 3 abilities. If you have tits, this is what tits get you. You get an attack, a melee attack where you rub your sizable sweater muffins against a foe, titillating them to say the least.
I see what you did.
Before I know they're called sweater muffins.
Was this written by a 1970s penthouse editor?
Yeah, probably.
I never thought it would happen to me. I grew tits and then became a rocket ass or whatever the hell's going on.
And I hit folks with them.
I rub them
It's
against
an
my
art
enemy
decline.
and cause their bow tie to start spinning.
And there's boost. You can use a melee boost on an ally. You allow an ally to bask in the warmth of your bosom, rejuvenating them to fight on, which restores stamina and willpower equal to half of your tits damage.
Oh, the tits damage.
But there is a drawback. You're top heavy. The weight of your tits can make it difficult to maneuver rapidly in combat, which means you can only move in straight lines.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See, this is
You have to lead. You have to lead with your tits like an executive toy.
Tits turns you into a rook from chess.
You see, guys, they walk like this. Woo. The women, they walk like this. Woo.
Pretty good.
having tits puts you on roller skates all the time.
All of these boons and traits are pretty sexy here. But Bunny Bread, there's one more boon and trait or whatever I need to know about.
Yeah,
That's dicking. Can you tell me about dicking?
Dicking. Dicking. Okay, the verb. Hang on one moment. I didn't know that was...
Just search for dick. It'll probably be the only thing that shows up.
Amazingly.
Become the dick king.
Oh yeah, like that promotional tie-in Burger King game for the 360.
Only he's got a big dick!
Oh, I get the difference. Yeah, I see. The other guy didn't have his penis hanging out. All right. Dicking!
Dicking!
Take that, listeners.
Regardless of size, you are capable of working your shaft in just the right way to make those laid before you howl in delight. Oh, attack, melee, physical. Your dick your foe rigorously. Excuse me, I'm just too drunk to talk. You dick your foe rigorously. One more time. You dick your foe rigorously, pounding them with intensity and great accuracy. You didn't nail them in the belly button or face once.
No sex here. Not unintentionally, anyway.
Okay, cool. So that's that. There's also some conditions. Portex, you can just take me through a couple of these conditions, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Conditions, sure. So I got some conditions. First is corrupt. You lose 1 SP. I'm going to assume that means sex points. At the end of each turn, you do not attack an ally, does not deal damage to other allies present. Disgust, you suffer disadvantage on all attacks, ends if you end your turn not adjacent to anything nasty.
Seems difficult in this setting.
There's hungry. If you do not currently have a target vored, you must spend at least 1 action each turn attempting vored, consuming an item.
Hey, can I eat you?
Your maw. Just pack. Open mouth, closed mouth. Try to bite.
just gum everyone around you. Wow.
I'm imagining getting like half their head stuck in your mouth, like a snake or something.
like a teething 1-year-old.
Now this is where I got the idea for the game. Nasty creatures that are adjacent to you, including you, gain disgust.
Well, I'm nasty.
Nasty.
Wow, you disgust yourself.
Yeah. What am I doing with my life? You sometimes
Finally,
might
shame.
Furry ass role playing game. This includes creatures you move past or who move past you. Requires an action spent in grooming by you or an adjacent ally to cure. Some objects or areas can also be nasty.
Yeah, they can.
Resting in presence of something nasty makes you immune to its nastiness until your next rest. Good for you, I guess.
Sleeping in a nasty bed makes you immune to being nasty.
That's just science, man.
I guess you just get used to it.
Yeah.
Viral, your cock attacks apply to the Preggers mutation when dealing damage.
Yeah.
Muff attacks also gain advantage against you.
Shit, there's so many fucking rules.
Yeah.
Of course there are.
4, you are trapped inside the target that vored you. I'm assuming in like their skull or perhaps their hand. You enter their square and move with them, can only target yourself and other targets vored by the same asset, which they explain means body part. Vored by the same asset, and the asset that vored you, even if they are protected. Outsiders cannot target you, but any attacks made against the asset that vored you strike you as well. Ass, belly, and maw, and belly and muff, and cock and sack are considered linked for these purposes. I mean, obviously.
Getting flashbacks to 3rd edition grapple rules.
Well, see, the thing about that is...
what happened?
You can spend your action to escape by rolling power or speed against their stamina, emerging into any unoccupied adjacent square of your choice. These checks automatically succeed if both parties agree to it or if one is defeated. A creature can only vor a single other character of their own size. Oh, bullshit. What do you guys? You guys are normies. Vanilla. And any number that are smaller. Exceeding this capacity makes the creature stuck. Vor removes grapple.
I want to vor a house.
Vor removes grapple. Isfahan, actually. It's better and sexier.
Well, I guess stuff that gets rid of 3rd edition grapple rules can't be all bad.
Wow.
Take that, 3rd edition. If you're listening.
You know where to find Isfahan 3rd edition grapple rules.
Furry cock game as you beat there.
So I mentioned. I'm actually going to skip this section. But I mentioned that there's boons, there's afflictions, there's traits, there's conditions, there's mutations.
So Lemon.
Yeah.
We could skip mutations, but I just want to read one sentence from the Preggers mutation.
Absolutely, I think you should.
So mutation can be applied to body parts, to assets, and the asset this applies to is the body. And the last sentence is, Preggers naturally ends after 9 months, and has your GM may rule it has a chance to occur when dealing cock damage to a muff.
Whoa. Okay.
Hey, baby, you want to maybe go back around back and I'll do some cock damage to your mouth?
I'm guessing condoms don't exist in this setting.
They're very expensive.
It'd be like a fucking parachute, would it not?
These cocks and jizz are way too powerful for condoms to hold.
Yeah, so now that we know all of these afflictions and
My cock
I don't
is
know
too
the word
powerful
ass.
for you, Traveler.
We all have our character sheets.
It's not fit for a beast.
Well, that's actually what I was going to say. Is I'm gonna hand each one of you your character sheets.
Great.
Some creatures of Fapp, and we're just going to learn a little bit about you and just sort of like exist in the world. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Of course, it sounds good.
Giant arrow
Why
on
wouldn't
a
it
head
sound
on
good?
a person body.
Great. So Isfahan, here's your character sheet, and you are Swamp Schlong.
Okay.
I wanted to be Swamp Schlong.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, please. Oh, there's a drawing, and it sucks.
What? Do justice to Swamp Schlong.
Oh my god. It's like, if I squint,
Lovingly
it looks like
rendered.
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
Okay, yeah, somebody spent time on this.
Remember when we thought one shitting dick nipple was like wild?
Okay, let me get through this so I don't have to look at this page anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
What if Frieza was worse? Like the worst thing you've ever seen in your life.
Okay, so Swamp Schlong, bulbous and brutal hunters of Jizral swamps. These creatures are feared for both their incredibly array of implements to impale an unwary traveler with, and their ability to rapidly convert victims into members of their own aberrant breed. Often, even after escaping a swamp's... Why can't I say that?
The longer you take, the more you have to look at it.
you.
She shows swamp schlongs by the seashore.
It's converting me to their own aberrant breed. A swamp schlong attack, victims will find their minds clouded, their bellies bloating, and their tits hardening into thick, needy members.
That makes sense, yep.
Agitating these new adornments or participating in any other sexual conduct only expedites the transformation, but such behavior becomes unavoidable as the victim's psyche rapidly diminishes into that of a mindless fuck beast. After all...
in this world...
Yeah. After all, their brain has to step aside to make room for their most prominent feature, which is a penis head.
Yeah.
I mean, the penis tits are also pretty prominent. The penis tail, also the penis.
The penis penis.
Pretty prominent.
It's a creature
The
with
dick of
dicks
the
all
dick
over his
is-
body.
You
Also, it has
also
a dick.
apparently get a thigh tattoo.
Yeah, that's a pretty sick tat.
Yeah, you do get
Yeah.
tits.
No, not bad.
Hi, I'm Floopsy.
Oh, hi,
So,
Floopsy. What's up?
Floopsy, a shy and reclusive fella that's had more run-ins with the cult of filth than someone who claims to be uninterested in their disgusting lifestyle honestly should. Floopsy remains embarrassed about his love of stink and filth. Yay, he still tries to keep up appearances, bathing regularly and taking care to clean out his tremendous amount of foreskin.
That's a lot
Tremendous,
of foreskin.
quite impressive, actually. Enormo, gigantitude of the foreskin, lots of it. But his body just keeps getting more and more gross at an alarming rate, and every stray sniff at his own foulness drives him closer and closer to giving in. To what? He's gonna hang himself with
To
his own
shoot
dick?
himself? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. Well, he seems to be the only person in this entire world that can feel shame.
Yeah.
That is,
This seems weird.
And it's like debilitating.
he's just a regular dude.
These are
who fell
creatures.
in.
So this is a species.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's perpetually on the verge of suicide. Yeah. It's
Well,
just,
what I read was that read like a species. This reads like a individual character.
Maybe he created more of his
maybe it is.
aberrant kind.
just some dude named Floopsy. I mean, if
Well,
I was named
I wanted to
Floopsy,
see if there was an image of this on the internet, so I copied the whole first few sentences and put it in
That's
Google.
a bad idea.
And what I got was the spark notes for No Fear Shakespeare Othello.
that scans. Yeah.
Frank West, I got your character sheet here, and I'd like you to be in our campaign. I'd like you to be Sandasa, 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 Sandasa.
Sandaze.
Yep.
while he normally delights merely in exposing others to his tremendous bulge.
Hey.
Pretty huge.
Which is, I mean, like, everybody has it. That's nothing. We all have huge dicks.
Maybe as these
This is
go,
tremendous,
This
though.
is like that
You have no
Twilight
idea.
Zone episode.
It's
We
5
all
times
have
the size of the
dicks
rest of his
normally.
body.
You ever seen a dick like this? Yes.
Yeah.
Literally
I have
everywhere.
I look down sometimes, sure.
There was a monster made of dicks back in that swamp. You go see.
I slept on a dick bigger than that last night. Like, it's... it's nothing. Sandasa has grown more bold as of late, taken to unsheathing that tremendous donger from his expansive undies and letting it rise to its full state of engorgement before onlookers.
Well, it's like it's
His
a trick.
years.
Like it's got an audience.
Watch the
Halftime show.
Watch the show.
You're gonna have to.
Oh, under
I'm
this
getting
cup
it
is
out.
the ball.
Which one is my
Under this cup is the ball,
humongous
under this
dick
cup
hidden
is my
under?
dick.
Yeah.
His years of mastery with the uncut behemoth have granted him the requisite skills needed to seductively tug and play with that foreskin to show off every inch of that pulsating flesh that makes even the most picky of size queens melt before his majesty.
Who would be a size queen in this universe? Again, we're coming back to this. It's only
Well,
the size
you were
of a
studying-
building. It's not the size of a mountain, though.
Yeah.
While you were studying the blade, I was jacking off.
I thought that's what studying the blade was euphemism for.
Yeah.
Bunny Bread, for your character, I've got 2 here. I'm going to let you make a choice.
Oh, good.
So for our campaign, would you like to be Slobbermaw, or would you like to be King Honeybuns?
King Honeybuns? That's a king. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
King
no,
Honeybuns.
King Honeybuns. I'm attracted to royalty and
That's-
power.
That's his
Great,
club.
great.
That's
You're-
Bunny Bread's
you're-
club name. How did you?
You're incredibly attractive. You're there's a drawing of you, and you're just an attractive creature. It's just good.
How
nice to
attractive
look
am
at
I?
you.
I mean, like,
Just
on a
really-
scale of 1 to Bunny Bread, how am I? Oh, shit!
Go ahead.
Wow!
Look at how nice you look.
Oh, look at my penis. That's got to be very comfortable.
Not
Yeah.
the
Was there a
bees!
penis in that drawing?
No,
I couldn't
not the
tell.
bees!
Oh, shit. Oh, the dick's in my eyes. All right.
Just in my eyes. My eyes. Ah, blah, blah, blah.
Hello, I'm King Honeybuns.
That's the right voice.
Though they prefer to be respected and treated as kings, these oversized, gluttonous insects fulfill the typical role a queen would. Ooh, I picked the right voice. In ruling over a group of honeypots. Honeypots? Uh-oh.
I think it's
While...
might be
Yeah,
a pot
yeah.
ant.
No, well, no, let's go with what we're all thinking.
While birthing future generations to serve them, it is unknown whether these creatures start their lives as honeypots and rise to nobility, or if they are births from previous kings as fully fledged royalty to begin with. What is certain is the unwavering dignity and entitlement they wield, content to rule over both honeypots and any other creatures they lay eyes upon, seeing every group of outsiders as potential vassals.
So these bees are the fucking 1%, are they?
Yes, you're catching on. Though they are loath to enter combat themselves directly, preferring to allow their minions to do the dirt work instead. These kings can really throw their weight around when they need to, utilizing their immense bulk, penises, I don't know, and intoxicating royal jelly, to complement their authority. Jizz, dicks, fuck.
Yeah, so it's a queen bee, and it's got a
Got a
dick that's coming
penis.
all the time.
You know,
What?
it's, you know,
Bees got nipples, yeah?
yeah.
The nipples on the bee now.
All right, everybody, shut up.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Shut
Boots.
up. It's
Hey, Boots,
me.
did you come in? You said you wanted to bring your own character.
I did. I probably.
You rolled your own.
I didn't assign you
Boots
this
was
one.
writing this while we were reading. It's true.
I had this one rolled up a year ago.
Oh, good. Before any of the rest of this was created.
Check out my very
college-bound
my very
notebook.
elaborate Google Sheets character sheet I've made for this. Anyway, that's me, Shit Dick Beast.
Oh, hi.
First some shit, then some dick, then some shit, then some dick.
You got a Shit
got a
Dick
Shit Dick
Beast.
Beast.
A Shit
A
Dick
shit dick
Beast.
beast.
A truly foul and malodorous cretin The shit dick beast is a menace that delights in abducting susceptible young stink sluts to expose his namesake shit dick.
Oh, shit dick, huh?
With a front-mounted anus. He's capable of
now with a
manifesting-
front-mounted anus.
And kung fu grip.
Mounted? Did someone install it?
Yeah. Hey, does this thing come with a CD player, or do I gotta do that with the anus as well?
It's a Gatling anus.
Okay.
He's capable of manifesting a truly tremendous log of scat that throbs, oozes, and provides feedback just like a real cock.
Okay,
Okay. You know, I think you need to reevaluate your life choices.
Also, your cock.
So
I'm
so
rolling
it
for
gives you
disgust
a type
right now.
form?
Hang on.
It gives you a type form to fill out afterwards.
Yeah.
No, it's like the sound that comes from it comes back into the part of it that amplifies it.
Wow. This scat sounds like the Melvins.
The nasty beast happily corrupts those innocent youths into indulging in his awful organ. And it's that awful, not the other awful.
Oh, okay.
It's something awful.
Filling
The
them-
leftover parts.
Awful. Filling them near to bursting with the tremendous thing and breaking it off inside as a parting. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
What about
this
this?
part,
What
this part.
about the
This
shit
is-
dick
this
beast?
is really bad.
I don't like reading this.
No. What did you pick?
not
What did you roll up a
ideal.
year ago?
Breaking it off inside as a party gift until he's ready to cook up another one. Often by snacking upon those ruined sluts themselves once he's done with them. He's eating the poop that he left inside them.
Oh, that's
I want
gross.
to tell y'all about Twerky.
Okay.
Hey, Twerky was once a
Do you
mere
bend it
feral
over, make it worky?
This is
I
my
hate the way this ass vibrates.
this is my favorite Toy Story 4 creation. Like, I love Twerky.
That's literally an enemy in a Nintendo game, just so everybody knows.
All right, good. So once a mere feral turkey, this creature has been enhanced by the cult of filth to sprout a foul, filth-spewing mouth between its oversized rump cheeks. This enhancement is questionable at best, as it doesn't seem to be particularly useful in combat. Indeed, it seems like the cult just likes having the thing around to make out with. What do we learn from this F+?
Jesus.
You know,
I'm
nothing we didn't know
I
before.
learned not.
Well, when you're
Not
when you're
anything.
designing a tabletop game, it's important to determine how crunchy you want the rules to be, and I would say that everything about this is extensively crunchy.
Yeah.
In as many possible meanings of that word as I can manage.
But crunchy
you eat the dice?
while also like just drowning in bodily fluids.
Yes.
Well, that goes without saying.
So crunchy with gravy.
So, like, you can just look up the porn if you want. You could
Yeah, but you can't roll dice to the
You
porn,
could pay
can you?
someone and be like, "Hey, draw this horrible thing." They've already paid people to do that. So, like, what are you doing? What are you fucking
Well, look,
doing?
I wanted to roleplay, but then the people were like doing whatever they wanted in the roleplay, and I was like, no, I want rules.
Yeah. You guys are enjoying your porn too much.
You can look into it. Like, this is a like Dwarf Fortress level obsession. Like, this motherfucker has been working on this thing for years. Like, this these wiki articles like date back many years. So he's been
like
just,
it's like some of these are like last edited 9 years ago,
right.
and
So he's
some
just
of them
been
are
world building.
What's the return on investment for all these years of? I guess it's just a passion project. Cause like
I mean, Mom buys the mac and cheese, and it can be microwave. So fuck it.
I mean, like, I know we were making jokes about the people who got kicked out of other D&D sessions, but this is totally where this came from, right? Like, this guy kept trying to sneak this stuff into a regular session. and they were
Fine,
like, get out.
I'll make my own. I'll make my own RPG with blackjack and hookers.
There's no
He
limit.
saw a hole and he filled it.
There's no limit to how elaborate furries will make their horny.
Yeah.
They will rue the day they canceled Shit Dick Beast.
I'm like this. I mean, I'm assuming it's. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple other people involved, but we're gonna just assume it's one guy, right?
Well, no, it actually, I was going to say opposite. It feels to me like the kind of project where like one person makes their thing and then another person comes in with their thing and they just like shove them, because like I don't understand how else this whole time we keep coming across new keywords that I've never seen in the rest of the, and like that's insane.
That house
you
rules.
don't see that in a project made by one person.
Because this is the writing of somebody whose penis hates them. Like, your penis just actively hates you. Like, I know that you're obsessed with cum and shit, and that's gross. It's a gross thing to fixate on. But that just keeps tunneling down, and it's a curse. You are cursed. You are a nasty person.
They know a little bit though, because every once in a while they have a little bit of humor in there, and you're like, you know, right? You know, you know what's going on here. You just can't stop it.
Well, they could have not gone outside.
This is over years and years, so
yeah.
I would think that they know. They just don't care.
Right?
Well, they care. The dick don't.
Maybe the creator of Shit Dick Beast is living his best life, and we're the ones. No. I tried that one on.
I would say that the creator of Shit Dick Beast is living his best life. Does he still a terrible life?
You're not wrong.
And if you want to go somewhere to communicate with people that have been spending years and years doing pointless shit, you should go to Ball Pit.
Yay! Any fun threads on Ball Pit lately?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
It takes some fuck, then some shit, you gotta fuck shit. Sold. A fuck shit stack. Take some fuck.
Damn, I've never known him to lie to me before.
Then some shit, you gotta fuck shit stack.
You can't give away the milk for free.
Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit, you gotta fuck shit stack. A fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit, you gotta fuck shit stack. A fuck shit stack is a stack of fuck shit on top of itself, nigga. Yo, where my girls at? Where my girls at? Where my grills at? Where my grills at? Where my girls at? Where my girls at? Where my grills at? Where my grills at? Fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck on top of itself, nigga. Fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit.
I think I'll go with Rocket Rump since we never got to touch it. You know, that makes sense.
I love to touch the rocket rump.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Did you want
No. I'm living soon, obviously.
Oh, duh. My fault. I feel
Living
stupid.
soon.
What? Good living single reference here in 2020.
Thank you very much. I am familiar with several Cosby Show spin-offs.
Living single. No, never mind.
It was too.
No, it
I mean, it's in the universe.
No.
Of the Cosby
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
Actually.
the black people on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Queen Latifah doing her Queen Latifah thing.
No, because there was different world crossover stuff in there.
No, there wasn't. Was there?
All right, we're looking it up right now. To the internet.
Come on, internet. This is what
there
we're made
a
for.
crossover?
All right. Because if I'm wrong, then I'm just being racist.
Probably. And if you're right, you're probably being racist.
Well,
so,
okay,
you know.
it was crossover.
Racist,
What'd
agree.
you say was in there?
it was
Different worlds. Okay, different worlds. Okay.
That's what I'm arguing.
Was there a crossover?
Now, just having another person who simply was on a different world, playing a different character, does not count.
This is good.
So we
of course it
apply
does.
the ground rules. This is what I care about in life.
Oh man, oh god, I'm racist.
Yeah. Oh
I don't
shit.
see anything
Sucks.
about this.
Damn it!
Don't go up against me when it comes to 90s
There's
black
an
TV.
entire look. The Living Single Wikipedia page has an entire crossover section.
Dude, did they ever fight Marvel?
And
Because
Different
that would be
World
great.
isn't in there.
It's just Marvel.
That's how racist I am.
Well, I think by like St. Elsewhere rules, it's probably still the same universe. So
Oh,
you're
thanks,
fine.
Boots. Yeah,
You're fine.
Yeah, sure.
You can always make a YouTube video about it.
Everything that's ever been on television is a dream of that kid from St. Elsewhere.
Yeah.